Mathophysics. I am back after a long time. Okay. Now I am not going to directly mathematics problems in this video. In this video, I want to tell why students are getting fear about mathematics and how to eradicate some tips which have emerged out of my experience. First of all, maths phobia. You may have heard in society, number of people are telling maths is very difficult subject, maths is very difficult subject, maths is very difficult subject. Even students feel like that. What is the reason for it? The reason for it is number one, parents, number two, society, number three, teachers also. They have imbibed in the minds of the students that mathematics is tough subject, and also without mathematics there is no future. Like that, the parents are telling, siblings in the house, neighbors, whoever comes, guests come to their house, everyone has fed in the minds of the students that mathematics is difficulty. And students, when entering in the schools, not all the teachers, there may be exceptional, excellent teachers, but many teachers, as I observe, feed to the minds of the students that mathematics is a difficult subject. But it is not true. Mathematics is a subject with perfect reasoning. If a student learns mathematics, then the learning of other subjects automatically will become easy. This has been psychologically proved. Now I'll give some of the tips, especially for the secondary students. Means students who are studying from 6th to 10th class, how to eradicate this phobia. Some tips. So I have number of points here. First one, let us go in order. First of all, the students must be given time to read the problem. You instruct the students to read the problem carefully. Let them read once or twice. Reading is very, very, very important. In the teachers also must make at least one or two students to read the problem, especially the verbal problems, which are very lengthy. Of course, this has been practiced in many schools. I appreciate such teachers. But many teachers are failing in the second stage. Write the problem. The many teachers, when the lengthy problems of verbal problems are there, they won't write the problems. Just they write the problem number from the textbook, exercise number, problem number, and they start explaining without writing. In the span of 50 years of my teaching experience, I never teach any verbal problem, whatever the length may be. I'll write the problem on the board and then start explaining. Because you have to write the problem on the board and make the students to write on the problem in their notebooks. So don't write the problem number and go on doing the problem. Because while writing the steps, you should ask number of questions to the students. While writing the steps also, you should read the relevant sentence in that problem and write the steps. So this practice should be there. I earnestly request the mathematics teachers to write the problem on the board and also insist the students to write the problem in their notebooks, however lengthy the problem is there. Please do this to eradicate the mathematics phobia. Then understand the problem. Teacher must give time to students to understand the problem. Otherwise, teacher may help or teacher may explain. So, understanding the problem is very important. After understanding, they have to analyze the problem. Analyzing, because in every problem, there are only two stages. One is what is given, what we have to find out. Even this is same situation for the life problems also. So it is applicable for our life problems also. Whenever a problem comes, so what is the problem and how to solve it? So these are the only things. How to solve, these are the things they have to analyze. That analysis is very important. This analysis is useful for them in solving the real life problems also. So analyze the problem. In analyzing, only two steps are very important. What is given, what we have to find out. Here, most of the students fail in analysis because they don't utilize the data properly. And also, they imagine what is not given in the data many times. For example, I visited number of schools. I asked a question. One of the angles of a right angle triangle. So, one of the angle is 90 degree right angle triangle. Can you say about the other two angles? Immediately, many students are saying 45 degree, 45 degree. It means in the data, I have not given it is a right isosceles triangle, but they have imagined like that. Many students fail in solving the problem because one, not utilizing the data properly, and secondly, the imagining what is not given in the data. That is more dangerous than not utilizing the data. So definitely they will go wrong if they imagine what is not given in the data. That is important. So this analysis should be inculcated in the minds of the students. Next, each step is very important. Solve the problem. They have to solve the problem. So regarding solution, I will explain more in the next step also. So after solving the problem, okay, verify the result. It may not be possible in every problem. For many problems, there are some tips to verify the problems. So I have created, with my own experience, I have created number of tricks to verify, directly get the answer, but I can't explain in this short video because I am not going to the depth of the problems. Only I am teaching the points only here. Next, after verifying, up to this step, most of the teachers are successful. The next step, I don't know how many teachers are successful. If next step, the teachers are successful, really they are the gifted teachers. If the students are made to successful in the next step, they will be the gifted students. That is, enjoy the problem. They have to enjoy the problem. So, they have to get a thrill after solving the problem. If that enjoyment is there, then definitely they will love mathematics. So, they get enthusiasm to learn more and more problems. Next is very, very, very important, especially for teachers, may not be so much important for the students. Next, create the similar problem without depending upon the source. Of course, reference books are available in the market. Reading the reference books is good, but depending upon the sources is very good. But in the long run, the teacher should himself or herself should become a source. They should be able to create their own problems. So I have developed a lot of techniques to create the problems also in the existing Telangana state syllabus, and I have given a number of trainings to the teachers also in how to create their own problems, and I am proud to say that many teachers have learned that and they are inspired, they are creating wonderful problems, and some of the teachers have superseded me also. I am really grateful to their interest in mathematics. So creativity is very, very, very important in life. That creating the new problems, the teachers becoming sources to create the problems instead of depending on always on the other sources like standard textbooks, internet, etc. The creativity is very important in their life. So to create and one more step, I thought that I solving the problem. So, I will little extend the steps solving the problem. For solving the problem, most of the problem, formulas are essential. Formulae or principle are essential. So, in the olden days, the students are told to by heart the formulas, all principles, then the exercise of practicing the problems were taught. But that is a traditional method that's not suggestible in the modern world. They have to learn the formulae by repeated using in the problems. For example, I'll take, they are doing the fourth exercise problems in Telangana state syllabus in the trigonometry, that is problems based on the identities. Let them write all the identities, list of the identities formulae and keep the list of the formula by the side. Let them solve the problem by looking into the formula number of times. After a few days, let them throw the list away, let the formulas come from their mind. This is the functional way of learning the formula. If this way of learning the formula, then their retentivity increases. Otherwise, if the by heart retentivity is reduced after a few days, the formulas become volatile from the mind. They will be escaped. Whereas functional learning makes them non-volatile. They retain in the brain. So this is very important. Next, to inculcate the interest, the students must be given some questions based on lateral thinking and also thinking out of the box. I am not going to give examples as this video may become lengthy. I will take these two aspects in second part. But before going end this video, I'll say something about thinking out of the box. I have coined a quotation without referring any book. I coined a quotation. Imagine a circle is drawn and the student is asked to stand inside the circle. Then ask the students to observe the circumference of the circle. Can he observe? No. He can observe a part of the circle, whether he turns back side, front side, left side, right side. Each time he observes only a part of circle only. How can he observe? How can he or she observe? When the person comes out of the circle and sees, he can see the entire circle. Like that, thinking out of the box is very, very, very important. With this, I shall end the video. Remember, learning is enjoyment. Never stop learning. Stop learning is dying itself. Thank you very much.